Hello everybody, this is your boy, the Almighty Green Talent, coming to you with a video, and the video pertains to Michael Parsons. But before I get into this video, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe this channel. Also, don't forget to comment after the video is complete, and also don't forget to like the channel, like I said, and smash the likes. Please smash the likes. And when you are done viewing the video or any video on my channel, please go back and comment and let me know what you think. Okay, all right, get right into it. Michael Parsons, the last few days of this week, has said some very encouraging things about the Philadelphia Eagles, and it concerns me just a little bit, because why would you say the Eagles are the best team in the NFC or the NFL for that matter, and you're not playing for them? So, you are a Dallas Cowboy player via Philadelphia, via Penn State, Nittany Lions. You are also the player that was drafted right after Devonta Smith was drafted. Both of y'all were drafted the same year, which has been going on now, 3 years now. So, this is the killing thing to me about it. Why would you even say some things like that? I mean, don't get me wrong, we are a good team. We still got things to work on offensively and defensively. We still dealing with injuries like every other team in this league. And but we are not one of those teams that are having fire sales, because about 2 or 3 teams having fire sales at this moment, and we have able to get a couple of players from those fire sales, or maybe one. I'm not exactly sure, but they said Hyro working on one, but that's another video. Michael Parsons really need to chill out. He needs to focus on his team and focus playing for his team, because we played them in a couple of weeks after the Commanders game in Washington. So do we have any weaknesses? That remains to be seen at this moment, because we've lost one game so far. So our weakness was explored in that one loss against the New York Jets. Did we fix those weaknesses? I believe we fixed a few of them. We still got more weaknesses to work on. So we're not going to say we are a weak team, even though we got one loss. And we are the best team. We are the best team with a one-loss record. Well, other teams got 2 or 3 losses or more in the NFL. But everything is not given, because you got to earn your right to play in the NFL, earn your right to help the team win, earn your right to get respected in this league, regardless if you're a Pro Bowler or All Pro in this in this NFL league. So Parsons really need to stop it. You really do. And you know, you had some things to say earlier this year in the draft when the Eagles drafted Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith. You had some good things to say. That's fine. You know, and now you got all the Eagle fans thinking you want to be a Philadelphia Eagle. Now, maybe, but I doubt it, because here's why. If the Cowboys don't re-sign you, or they trade you to another team, do you really think the Cowboys gonna trade you to the Philadelphia Eagles? Think about it now. And they're not going to release you, because you will get the franchise tag if you do not come to a contract agreement with them. They will franchise tag you, and they might trade you to another conference, maybe another conference, maybe the AFC conference, but it won't be in the NFC. Won't be in the NFC. Won't be there. No way in the world. So that's not wise to say that about another team that you're playing, that you are in the same division from, you know, because what you're doing is you're bringing hate, well, not hate, but you're bringing a lot of dislike in your locker room and to the organization, based on your comments made not only once but twice. Cause it's like you have some negative things to say about the Eagles and the tush push. Then you're gonna change your mind and change your route. I mean, and say something about the Eagles are the best team in the division. You need to make up your mind what you are saying and what you're thinking about. Because see, that's not why to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the tush push is the worst. Where it was the tush push before the brotherly love, for the brotherly shove came to be about. So I'm gonna stick with tush push when you talked about it. The tush push was a bad play. And what you said, and it should be outlawed. Oh, you said all of this in one interview back here a few days or weeks ago, somewhere along up in that line, probably before the NFL even got started or when the NFL had begun, or the season begun. You said it in one of those situations. So you think the Eagles are not going to sign you? Hell no. Why would they sign you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. You're an excellent player. You're an all-pro. And you're one of the best players at your position. But why would you even disrespect the Dallas Cowboys like that by saying that we are the best team in the division? Don't get me wrong. You're not wrong when you say that we are the best team in the division. You know what I'm saying? But we got things to work on. So we're not gonna put ourselves on a high post like that and let people think that we are all mightier than God or all mightier than them, because you can lose at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? Think about what happened to the 49ers. 49ers lost 2 games, and they underestimated the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings whooped their ass, spanked them all over the field. They couldn't even stop. Justin Jefferson wasn't even playing, and that boy Addison was beating their butts. So you can't up and just say that we are the best team, because see, even because the target's already on our back, we don't need any more targets talked our way. We don't need it. So I hope you keep your opinion to yourself moving forward, because we don't really care about you. So mind your own business. Stay with your own team. Stay focused with your team and try to win the game that you can win. Because even though you won't have home field advantage, you'll be a road team like you were last year. You can't say these things about us and put a target on our back. Focus on your own team. Focus on you. Because in case you didn't know, the Eagles are focused on themselves all the time. That's why we don't let things fly, if you know what I'm saying. So, if anything, you need to talk about the Dallas Cowboys, what the Cowboys need to be doing to get better as a team and move forward, because y'all lost y'all boy, what's his name? What's Stephon? What's his name? Not Stephon. What? I can't think of that boy's name, but he's a safety. Y'all lost him early in the season. You know, so you need to be trying to see or work on that part of your team and figure out ways to get better. The Eagles every week are figuring out ways to get better. While we getting better, you talking about us in national media, talking about how good we are, how great we are. I mean, we have no weaknesses. I mean, there is some weaknesses on the team. We just haven't showed y'all those weaknesses. See, some teams are good at covering up their weaknesses, and some teams are bad at showing them. And we are one of the teams that's good at hiding them. And we're going to keep doing it until we get that weakness taken care of. We got weaknesses. We just not going to exploit them in national media like other teams are, or like the Cowboys and other teams are doing. We don't do that. We don't do that. That's why we are the best in the NFL with only one loss, because we are able covering up our weaknesses, and we're not going to exploit them in national media. Not even on film, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're good at, and that's what we are the best at. So I would strongly suggest that you focus on your team, focus on yourself, focus on getting better, and leave the Eagles out your mouth. That's all. That would all need to be done at this moment. So I'm sitting up here doing a video without no shirt on. Of course, you guys already see that. That's why I got my hair covering the back part of my chest. But I just had to get this video, get it done. It ain't nothing new. I did a video before without this shirt on, so this ain't nothing new to me. So I'm a man, you know. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong bearing your chest every now and then. So I guess that's all that I have to say about this Michael Parsons no deal, because I'm really tired of Michael Parsons. I really am. And don't get me wrong, like I said, don't get me wrong, Micah Parsons is a good dude. I'm quite sure he's a good dude. I'm sure he is. But sometimes he runs his mouth more than a chainsaw. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he constantly runs his mouth. He need to keep his mouth shut and focus on himself and on his team, because if he keep doing it, if he keep yapping at the mouth like he's doing, like a chainsaw, he gonna wind up getting his chain cut or clipped, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes when chainsaws break, it makes an awful loud noise, and you guys know what I'm talking about. So that's not gonna look good for Parsons if he keep yapping about the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, leave us out your mouth. We didn't pick you in the NFL draft. We didn't. We picked Devontae Smith in the NFL draft in place of you. So I would strongly suggest that you leave us alone. Leave our name out your mouth. Mind your own business. Focus on yourself, like I said, and focus on your team, like I said. Because I have an odd feeling down the line, the Cowboys are not going to resign you. They're probably going to franchise tag you and trade you away, because they probably feel now that you are more troublesome than you are worthy as a teammate, because there's nothing more than being a sour teammate in the locker room and having everybody against you. Because I don't hear Zach Martin, I don't hear Dak or none of those guys giving the Eagles credit the way you are. I don't hear none of them guys. I mean, they'll say we're a good team, yada, 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 but they're not going to talk about us like you're doing in social media. They ain't going to do that. No team in the NFL does it. The Eagles ain't going to say how good Dak is. They ain't going to say how good Zach Martin or any other player or on the Dallas team are. They ain't going to say that. They're not going on social media and say that. They'll say that when it comes to playing, when they get ready to, now we'll be getting ready to play the Dallas Cowboys, then you hear a lot of respect said between both clubs. But when you ain't playing the Eagles or playing any other team, moving forward, you the only one that's doing it. Ain't no other team saying that. You're the only one that's doing it about the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, you can't leave our name out your mouth for no reason at all. I really don't get you, boy. I don't get you at all. So I would suggest, like I said, you leave our name out your mouth. Leave us alone. We don't play you in 2 weeks, but yet you're yapping. Now when next week get now after the Commanders game, then next we play you, then I hear you talking. But right now you just yapping. There's a difference between yapping and talking. Yapping means you talk loud noise and loud nonsense that doesn't concern you. That's what yapping means. But when you're talking about something that makes some sense. And right now you're making no sense other than saying that we are one of the best football teams in the league. That's understandable, but you shouldn't be saying that in social media, knowing you are a fan when you are a player of the opposing team. That's something you don't do. That's a code in the NFL for that. And it looks like you've broken that code more times than usual. And I don't know what the deal is with you at this moment, but Michael Parsons, leave us alone, brother. Leave us alone. Shh.